On March 12, 2023. A worried grandmother in Vancouver, Washington, called the police. Her daughter and granddaughter were missing. 27-year-old Misha Melendez, and her 6-year-old daughter Layla. They were inseparable, always dancing together on TikTok, always smiling. But that Sunday morning, they disappeared without a trace. There were no calls. No messages. No updates on social media. Only silence.
Last Sunday, since anybody heard, seen, or talked to my daughter and granddaughter.
I'm missing a whole part of me. That's my sister and that's my niece. We don't know where they're at.
As detectives began to investigate, they discovered something much darker. A violent man from Misha's past. A history of abuse. And a secret that stretched all the way to Arkansas. This is the true story of Misha and Layla Melendez. You're watching True Crime Angle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real-life crime stories. Vancouver, Washington. A peaceful city near Portland, Oregon. But on March 12, 2023. Its peace was shattered. Misha was last seen driving a burgundy Dodge Charger with her ex-boyfriend, Kirkland Warren. He told police they'd spent the night together, worked things out. And that he dropped her and Layla off safely the next morning. But her family knew that wasn't true. Days passed. No one heard from Misha or her little girl. Her mother searched the city herself. And found Misha's car abandoned in the Van Mall neighborhood. Inside were signs of struggle and traces of blood. It was the same area where Misha had last been with Kirkland Warren. Detectives immediately turned their focus to him. When police looked deeper into Warren's past, they made a chilling discovery. He was already wanted for murder.
Hey, show me your hands, it's the police. Put your hands on top of your head and release your fingers. Listen, you are under arrest for a violation, okay? Do you understand?
He was later arrested, giving police the opportunity to investigate further into the disappearance of Meshay and Layla. Authorities discovered that he had previously jumped bail and was wanted for murder in Arkansas. In 2017, in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, a man named Curtis Urquhart was found shot in the head and dumped in a ditch. The last person seen with him was Kirkland Warren. He was charged with murder but somehow released on bail. Then he vanished. He moved to Washington, started a new life, and eventually met Misha. The system had let him go. And now 2 more lives were in danger. On March 18, 6 days after the disappearance, a woman walking along a rural road near Washougal saw something strange. At first, she thought she saw 2 mannequins near a creek. But when officers arrived, they realized the truth. They found the bodies of Misha Melendez and her daughter Layla. Misha had been shot once. Layla, twice. The little girl had also been assaulted before she died. The entire Vancouver community was heartbroken. Vigils were held. Candles were lit. And the question everyone asked was...
On Wednesday morning, the Clark County Sheriff's Office got a call from someone who was walking on this rural road in Washougal. The caller described what they believed to be 2 life-sized mannequins down an embankment near a creek. But when deputies arrived on scene, they discovered 2 bodies. Investigators contacted Vancouver police, who determined this was likely Meshay Melendez and Layla Stewart.
Detectives brought Kirkland Warren in for questioning.
Do you think I'm here to judge you?
No.
Do you think I'm here because maybe God put me here?
You're here to do your job.
Yeah. And what do you think that job is?
To find them.
To find them, right? Do you think maybe I have found them?
No.
You don't know?
I hope not.
You hope not?
I hope not in the way you think. I hope not in the way that I think you're about to say.
What do you think I'm about to say? Kirkland?
Just tell me they're okay.
I can't tell you that.
That's all I need to hear. Just tell
What do
me
you
they're
think?
okay.
Where do you think they are?
I don't know.
Kirkland, I'm here to ask about what actually happened. And I wouldn't be here having this conversation with you if I didn't think that maybe you'd want to talk about it.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything?
No, sir.
So what did happen?
I don't know. I don't know where they are.
You don't know where they are?
I've been calling and calling.
I get it. Do you think that maybe that might be some denial?
No, sir.
Kirkland.
I've made my mistake before.
Okay, fair enough, man. I'm not here to about past
I
stuff.
don't run from it.
Then tell me about what happened to that baby.
I don't know.
You do know.
I don't.
Kirkland. I don't want to go down the road with all the stuff that I have on my phone. I want to hear it from a man. You're a man, right?
I am.
You're a man that maybe made a mistake, not a monster?
Not a monster. I
Okay.
made my mistakes in the past.
So tell me about the mistake that happened.
The one in Arkansas?
No, I don't. Not about that, man. Tell me about this baby.
I don't know.
I was there. I was at the scene. I know what road you were off of. I know why there's mud on your car. I know why there's tire tracks down that little road that goes up where you turned around and went back. I know all that stuff. I don't need to know if you did it. Everyone wants to know why. And I think a man like you would at least give people the peace of mind of to at least know why.
I didn't do anything.
They asked calmly. Do you think we've already found them? He looked away and said. I don't know where they are. But investigators already had his phone records. They knew he had transferred $4,200 from Misha's account to his own. They found messages where he asked friends for quiet places in the woods. And talked about getting rid of a gun. His car contained shell casings, a blue tarp. And blood that matched Misha and Layla. The evidence was overwhelming. Still, he claimed Misha had accidentally shot her daughter. A story that no one believed. In late 2023, Kirkland Warren pleaded guilty to the murders of Misha and Layla Melendez.
A little kitten named Rocky. That night, pictures of her, she had a kitten on her shirt. She loved cats. And when Joanna Cardinal put her in the defendant's car, she had Rocky with her. And it's our hope that Rocky was the last thing that she saw at the time in which she passed this earth.
The loss of Layla has left a void in my heart that can never be filled. Every day, I wake up with the pain, knowing that my little girl will never grow up.
Our family has been torn apart by grief and the endless questions that haunt us every day. Why?
He a 7-year-old and then shot her and killed her.
You have judges that let him out, should never have let him out. You have a district attorney who gave him bail. Why would you give somebody bail who has this kind of a history?
And to the 2017 killing in Arkansas. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. But Misha's family says justice feels empty. Her mother said, I can't make new memories. Those 7 years with Layla were all I had. This tragedy exposed how dangerous domestic violence cases can become. When restraining orders are ignored. And violent offenders are granted bail. Misha tried to protect herself. She called the police. She begged for help. But the system failed her. Now, her story stands as a warning. Love should never cost you your life. What do you think about this case? Could Misha and Layla's deaths have been prevented?
I can't even make any more memories. The 7 years was all I had. And it's all because of Kirkland Warren. And I want him to suffer every single day.
Now, both mother and daughter are gone. Brutally murdered in cold blood, by someone Misha trusted, someone who claimed to love her. Love, turned into betrayal. Trust, twisted into tragedy. She believed she was safe in his arms, but that trust became her downfall. 2 innocent lives, stolen forever. And for what? For us, true crime fans, these stories aren't just about mystery or motive. They're about remembrance. About giving a voice to those who can no longer speak. Justice for Meshay. Justice for her little girl. Their story deserves to be told.
We really want to honor the family and make sure they get like lots of support for that Layla and her mom is gone.
Close friends with Layla and Meshay. Layla was pretty much my niece. So yeah, this has been very heartbreaking. We hope something changes. We hope that if a victim comes out and they're scared, that the police do way more than what they did for her.
Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this story powerful, please give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe to True Crime Angle for more true crime stories every week. Stay safe. Stay aware. And remember, evil hides in plain sight. Always look from another angle.
The trouble is, when we have a legal system with district attorneys and judges, they are horribly undertrained in domestic violence. They know laws, but they don't know a perpetrator, they don't know the characteristics of a perpetrator, and they don't know what they do to a victim.